Welcome to Pillow Talk with the T. I'm Qua.
And I'm Ashley.
Yes, tonight is a beautiful Tuesday night, and we surprisingly have a Pillow Talk with the T letter. Oh my God.
Wow, that's good. I would love to hear this.
Listen, I was shocked when we got it.
Mm,
Like, I really was. I was like, ooh, T to the T.
that's right. Let's pillow talk on this, honey.
Okay, so basically, the Pillow Talk with the T, basically for anyone that know, for new viewers that's basically tuning in, is a Pillow Talk with the T anonymous letter. It's meaning that the person is anonymous and they just basically wrote in or emailed or DM or messaged us to be able to get some advice on us. So I currently have some tea with a T.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, so the anonymous letter basically comes from an anonymous person that I'm gonna break this down as simple form as possible. So this person had been with this is a couple and is a guy. He been with this person for 6 years. He's wanting advice of basically how wanting to basically leave her. They now on different chapters. He to me the way how the letter came is like he outgrown her. They not on the same level. They not basically on one alignment or one accord no longer. And he's basically wanting to see how he could be able to remove himself from the relationship and the household. They don't have no kids. They not married, no financial obligations or anything basically together, no businesses, no nothing. He's basically feeling like he outgrown her and he's wanting to leave. However, he's feeling like if he do leave, he feel like he's going to be obligated to her for the rest of his life due to the fact that she was with him when he was at his lowest point of his life. So he's basically wanting to he's feeling like if he once he do leave, he's feeling like that he's obligated to her forever. Even if he's in another relationship, marriage, or single, no matter, he feel like he's obligated to her to be there for her. So
Okay.
what do you think about that? What's
First
your
of all,
advice to him?
okay, you're not obligated to anybody in life. No man on this earth, no man, no woman, you're not obligated. You're not even married to this woman. And when you're in a relationship, whatever you have going on during that time, a person is going to stick with you because they love you. You're either going to grow together or you're going to grow apart. And in this situation, you two grew apart. You have no obligation to this person. You take it, whatever happened with you two, whatever, how you progress with, you take it and you learn from it. You learn from your lesson, whatever lesson it was that you learned from this person. They could have been with you at your lowest point, but y'all were in a relationship. They were supposed to be there for you in your lowest point when you're in a relationship. You don't have any obligations to her. You're not married. And even if you were married and you were ready to go because y'all grew apart, I personally wouldn't hold that. Oh, I if I'm in another relationship, I owe her this. No, you don't. You don't
Mm-hmm.
owe her anything. She was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to do that. That was her part to play as the woman in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
leave the past in the past.
yeah, and I have to agree. Like I really do because just like you said, they being together, that was her role to play. And the part that she made the choice and she chose to be there for him during his worst moment, his lowest moment, or whatever the lowest of his low. And my thing is, when you do that and you make that decision, you make that decision on it being to the fact of um it being authentic, unconditional. It's love. You love this person, so you
Right.
want to be there for this person. So now if you end up being there for this person, then my thing is that means that you really ain't do it genuinely from the heart. You did it to be able to make sure that you did something for this person to owe you something for the rest of your life.
Right.
And even if, however, the motive of whoever motive of doing something for whatever reason, it don't end up being yours, because and it doesn't leave you obligated to be with that person forever. Listen, if you choose and whenever you choose to leave her, if you want to choose to continue to be her friend or be there for her in support of different matters of your choice, not feeling like you gotta choose and be there for everything around the world 365.
Right.
Like, you choose what days or what things you want to be there for her for. Especially because when you get in a relationship, you got to think about how your partner gonna feel about you being there for her in that way when that's over.
That's right.
So you have to keep that in mind when you get into another relationship or either you get into a marriage. But she did her part because that was her part to play and her choice that she made in the role of the relationship. Now, if you
That's
feel like you outgrown her and you guys are moving in different directions and she's stagnant, I hate to say call somebody belittle, but being stagnant and not moving in the elevation level that you're moving in, then that means that it's time for you to go. And she's not there yet. She's not ready yet. She's not ready. And you can't pull somebody in a direction where you're going if they're not ready to be moved.
right.
Because you could pull her all you want as you're continuing to elevate, but guess what's going to happen? She's going to continue to weigh you down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like all you could do is respectfully speak to her, talk to her, and end it in a respectful, amicable decision, and then explain to her, give her the why it's that it has to end, because a lot of people end it but don't give the female or the male the why. So I feel like if you give her the why and you explain it to her, then it would be more. But you're not obligated to nobody. Only person you're obligated is to your parents, and that's it.
And your kids.
Oh, if he had kids, but I don't think he
Right.
don't have.
Right.
So,
That's
but
true. And even extended, like for anybody, if you don't owe the other person. See, me, I'm different because I don't owe you an explanation on why I'm ready to move on, because it's enough for me. I'm
mm-hmm.
ready. Oh, you ready to move on? Yeah. Why? Because
Yeah,
what? Because I'm ready to go. We grew apart. Like, that's it. I don't really need to have to. You got hardcore proof right here within the relationship on why I'm ready to move on. Obviously, there was some obstacles or some things that you noticed, hard times, whatever it is that we've been going through. So I'm ready to go. And even with kids, you don't have to stick around with that person just because you have kids. Like, there's a such thing as healthy co-parenting,
yeah,
even outside the box with, so his situation is way more easier than a person that's married or a person that have kids by somebody. His situation is way more easier. I would
yeah.
definitely, you know what you said, give her the why. Yeah, ease her mind, but at the end of the day, he don't really owe, like, what, why do he owe her an explanation? I don't understand. 6 years
Because
still in love
because
with
I would say give them the why, because say for instance, how many of us never really have the full closure? You know what I'm saying? You wanna you don't, and then you don't he and this it sounds like he's a genuine, good hearted type of man, to the fact that he's already tugging on should he leave her or not. You could already tell, you could tell the sincerity
then he
and
shouldn't if
and
he
the genuineness in him, because I would say that give her the why, because it would ease her mind to the fact of that it will leave her with closure, and not the is we're wondering, like, how many of us actually wonder, like, why did he leave, why did we break up, why this, like, don't leave another woman in distress of the why. Give her the why.
I'm quite
Honestly,
sure
put
every
the closure. It's 2021. Let's do it differently. Come on.
I'm sure every man before he leave a situation, women know exactly why men or when a woman leave a situation, vice versa. I'm quite sure the other partner know a reason why the person is heading out the door. I don't really know too many people who just up, jump, and leave without giving explanations because they know what they've been going through. And if
Mm,
this person, if this man back and forth in his head, he not really sure, how he's going to leave her, then that means he not ready to leave her. Because anybody who ready to leave somebody, you already know how you going to leave them. You know when you going to leave them, and you know why. Like, all of those things, and you step. He sound like he not even ready to step yet.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I could say that, but I think it also, he just don't want to step and be the average jackass, where the fact that they leave and not again give the woman the why. Because even you say that women know why, or people know why, but still it doesn't stop us from actually asking ourselves that question, and tormenting ourselves with that question in our head, and still hunt us, because you could know it, but it's a difference of you hearing it from that person. You know what I'm saying? Is you hearing it
Mhm.
from that person, it makes a difference. Then okay, yeah, I may know, but I still would need to know it and hear it from him. Oh shit, from him or her. I need to know it from him or her. I feel like it makes it more different, to the fact that it will allow her to move on as well. It's easier. And then my thing is, even though it don't sound like he's ready to step or he ready to go, again, it goes back to me, he just doing it different. That I feel like we men should have done it different, but we don't get those type of men nowadays. And he just seemed like he's one of the genuine, good-hearted, kind-hearted people, but he's not gonna also keep himself in misery either. He's like, how
Mhm.
can I be able to escape with a respectful plan of leaving, steady just bouncing? Because if he want to be a jackass, it's easy to be a jackass.
Right.
it's it's
We know
it's
that.
hard
We
to actually
been
be
get
the nice,
that.
respectful guy, to leave it on a good note and give her the why, and so that she don't be pondering and wondering, and that he don't have nothing on his conscience for the rest of his life. And then karma's a bitch, that he's thinking about karma coming back at him.
Mhm.
So I definitely say, listen, just speak to her, give her the why. You guys just have a conversation, but you're her. You're, first of all, you're not even
Yeah.
married to her. Y'all ain't have no kids. So if it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. My thing is, when you're in relationships with people, you choose to be in that relationship. And when you choose to be in a relationship and you put a title on it, you playing your role in that relationship. Of course, you gonna end up. That's like somebody playing the role in a movie. You gonna make sure you play the shit out that part, right? So, and
Yeah.
it's the same thing in a relationship. No one knows if when it's going to come to an end, because no one ever said that nothing lasts forever. Marriage don't last forever, because you will eventually both die.
Her season is up. Her season to his story
Yeah.
is up. Period. It, it, people have to start believing in elevation and moving on. If a person's season is up
Hmm.
in your life, let it go, because all you doing is blocking your blessings.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, now I'm a strong believer of the fact of people come in your life for a reason, season, and lifetime. And whatever it is that you're supposed to learn from her and she was supposed to learn and get from you, it's now over. The chapter now
Right.
needs to be closed. Now you could be and you could stay in that situation and be miserable and try to drag it out, but it's only gonna make it worse, because then you gonna now become evil, ugly, rebellious, and start bash talking her because now you feel like in your mind like I'm in this damn shit because of this bitch and blah blah blah. Then you're gonna start
Right.
becoming the evil person that we saying that it's easy to become a jackass. It's hard to be the nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
So we have people in the comments that basically say, has this man been open? Has this man been open and honest with this woman about how he feels? Well, we don't know because he basically trying to get advice basically on, how can he be able to have a respectful escape plan without feeling like he have to be obligated to her for embedded to her for the rest of his life. And I feel like us giving him the advice that he now could go and share his feelings with her. And that's the reason him writing in. It's like what basically for what can he do, basically.
Right. And us not knowing the dynamics of their relationship.
That's true
We
too.
don't know the background of the relationship. Like, we don't know, have they always been open with communication? Is anybody violent?
Mm-hmm.
You know, is anybody a manipulator? We don't know the background of this relationship to be able to give somebody some advice on how to lead, especially 6 years. Wow, that's a long time to be with somebody, and y'all ain't never get married, and yeah, now you want to step. That's exactly why. That's exactly, yo, quad. That's exactly why. After a year of my time, and you can't make up your mind, I'm out the door, honey.
Yeah,
I'm gone. So, adios, because you should have had already known what you wanted to do with me. Like, I gave you 365 days
true.
to figure out that. I just don't understand how people sit up there and waste all this time with somebody. 6 years, y'all ain't have no kids. You didn't get married. That sound boring to me.
Mm.
I mean, that's just my opinion. It's just we me just being me. Actually, I would just step. Like, look, I ain't feeling the relationship no more. We ain't elevating. We ain't getting nowhere. Your season in my life is over. You're no longer serving my purpose. Granted, you was there for me. I was there for you. We played the role that we were supposed to play while we was in a relationship, but I'm not happy here anymore. I don't want to be here. You're holding me up from moving on in life. I I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
And like you said, get her to why. Yes, because this, and that, and that's it. Like,
yeah.
that's how I look at it.
Yeah, and again, if you choose to continue to be friends afterward, if she chooses to still want to be friends, because sometimes when you break up with people, some people are like, it takes time before
Yeah,
you get there.
we don't need to be friends.
Yeah,
Like,
some people don't want to because me, I don't befriend my exes. That's just me personally. But there's some people that that may come out later and end up friending each other after the hurt goes away and after the expectations of what you expected didn't work out. Because I guarantee you, for this woman to be with him for 6 years, she had expectations of something. You know,
what she should have had been. She should have had expectations of him marrying her after
that's true too. Because when you were
six.
saying all that, I was like, that there go again, not putting standards down.
Yeah, like, what expectations he don't owe you nothing. You wasn't asking, like, you wasn't putting pressure on him for 6 whole years. You done laid up with this man, gave your body to this man, and now he want to step, girl. Why you should have stepped on him a year, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's just me. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't really put it on nobody else. My standard. I can't put my standards on anybody else. I'm just saying, what would she be expecting out of this man? She ain't get, like, what was her morals and values at to be sitting up and laying around and having a man in between her legs for 6 whole years with no ring, no certificate, no businesses, no houses. They don't have anything according to what the letter said.
Yeah.
So that's exactly why I will up and bounce, because I don't owe you nothing. We're done. Like, this season here is already shifted.
That's so true. And listen, and I keeps and my thing is I just hope that the information and advice that we give you, it actually helps. But just don't sit there and feel like you obligated to her. I'm that
Of course
that's
not.
my opinion. Like don't let it weigh you down. Don't let it make put regret on you. Don't make you feel bad. Don't
Mm-hmm.
and even and listen in this part when you do talk to her and she happened to bring that up, because you know chicks will bring it up like I've been there for you on your birthday and da da da, and she happened to bring that up, we just sit there and say, listen, baby, I definitely understand, I'm very much aware of it, and I do, and this look on her eyes and just say I thank you for every moment and step that you've been there with me. However, I just feel like it's just no more growth in this relationship. I feel
Right.
like that I love you too much to keep you stagnant and to keep me stagnant, and we're not going in the same direction. Because when
Right.
you love somebody that much, sometimes you just have to let them go. You because you love them don't mean you have to.
Say it again. Say it again. Again. Hercules, 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 honey.
So
For
don't let her
real.
put that regret on you, because you probably could love her much better without being with her. And and then
Mm-hmm.
you could grow so much more, as you already saying in your letter that you already growing and y'all not at the same level, and you feeling like you being held and held down. So just imagine when you are released how much you going to grow in so many different aspects of your life. And it's like, listen, like I said, if it ain't your children or your mother, you ain't obligated to shit to nobody.
Right. Because, see, I'm a little different. When I'm ready to move on, I don't owe nobody no explanation. When I'm ready to go, when God say it's time to move, honey, huh, I'll move. And you don't call, like, listen, whatever, you could have 50 questions lined up in your composition book for me.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, why you don't think we could be together no more? Ashley, why you feel like I wasn't satisfying you? Ashley, is it someone else out there? All my answers gonna be
Yeah.
because, like, I'm not giving you, because it's time to move on, and usually, because me being me and I'm a Leo, we usually just move on in silence. Like, we don't really, like, cause listen, appreciate the times when I'm blowing your phone up.
Yeah.
Appreciate the time when I'm popping up at your house and knocking up on your door, because appreciate all them times, because when God say it's time for me to move, I don't want you in this situation no more. It's not, you're, they not no longer serving a purpose in my life, a purpose for me.
Yeah.
I pretty much lay back. The text start minimizing, the calls start minimizing. You ain't never got to worry about me popping up anywhere you at, and all of that, cause I just move
Yeah.
on. Period. Like, so cause when I love hard. Like, woo, girl,
Mm-hmm.
I will stalk the crap out of you, honey. But when it's time for me to move on, I'm moving. Like, I'm not even really giving you an explanation, because everything that led up to why we where we at
Yeah.
now, you can pretty much look back and see
Mm-hmm.
why. Oh, because I wasn't showing her enough time. Oh, because we went through this happened to her, or that happened. I wasn't there. I ain't show this affection. Like, I ain't help her when she fell. Like, it's always gonna be reasons why people ready to move on. Like, I'm quite sure with this guy, he probably could write a whole book on why he ready to
Yeah.
move on. Because after 6 years, that's a lot of
That
time that he had built up with this woman.
that's true.
That's a lot of time. So I know for a fact it's plenty of series and reasons why he ready to move on from her. I would just go quiet on her ass. Like, that might not be the good advice, because she might get violent or something. I
Exactly.
don't know. I don't know if she got mental issues like me, because I probably just get a bottle of wine, something like this, and crack him up the side of their head with it. Like, you said you leaving what? Motherfucker. You know how I get.
Now he
Javier.
definitely leaving. Fuck, he's gonna run out the door.
Shit, I tie his ass up.
Oh my God, he's running. But see, and that's me. Like, and I understand everybody different. Me, I'm the type of person where if it's time for me to go, I'm out. I just can't. I can't. The old me and the younger me normally sit there and stay and stretch it out until I cannot be stretched no more. The grown ass woman in me, I'm like, you are not about to exhaust me, or stretch me out till I can't be stretched no more. And we're not play this until we both get angry and evil that we don't really mean, but it's out of anger because we feel like we stuck in this and nobody want to let go. No, it's time to go. Bye bye. And that's me.
Bye-bye.
And listen, and I, like I said, everybody break up and move on differently. And I could just respect him as a man that he's looking to move and create an exit strategy and plan in a respectful way. But please don't ever in your life as a man think that you're obligated to someone if it's not your mother or your children. Now, if she was your wife, we probably on a different station, but she's not. So it's like,
Why would he feel like he obligated to give her explanation? He didn't feel like he was obligated to give her a ring, a marriage certificate, because you give anybody a ring, but I'm just
no,
saying,
he felt obligated because she been there for him at his lowest of his lowest point in his life.
I don't know what this lowest is. Like, was he homeless at one
know,
time? Take care of him.
That in the letter it just said that she just been there at his lowest point of his life. So
okay, that was her job. Like, she was supposed to do that. She was.
Say it again.
I said that was her job. She was supposed to do that. That was his woman. If that's the case, I need to be holding a lot of. You know what? Let's start. I ain't gonna say a lot. If that's the case, I need to be holding certain motherfuckers. They obligated to give me an explanation. If that's the case. But we ain't even gonna go there.
Okay, we got our guests in the building, Trez Falsetto in the building.
What's up? How y'all doing? How you doing?
Hello.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Let me make sure I'm good over here. This is my first time getting this app. Let me make sure I'm
okay.
Set up right for y'all.
Okay.
All right, I think
you
I'm good.
You looking good.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all too.
Thank you so much. We do appreciate you accepting our invitation to come in.
Of course.
And actually being, want us to, be interview you.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Of course.
So
how you doing, brother? I see you down there at the bottom left corner, man. How you doing, man? I want to make sure I speak to everybody.
Sure. Hey guys.
Cool. How you doing?
Hey. So since I actually extended the invitation out to you, or actually the invitation was extended this way, I did a lot of research on you. Yeah. I've been listening to your songs. You really got me feeling perfect.
Got you. And you should. What you should for sure. Yeah.
Yes, but it's not just perfect. I'm feeling perfect, truth and dare, and I'm also feeling blow.
Okay.
Featuring
Swift. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You like that?
Yes, but Truth and Dare but all your songs giving me that old school 90s R&B.
Yeah.
Like taking it back where music really was, and we could understand it, what you're saying and what you're talking about, and making the ladies feel like, yes.
I mean, like to hear you say that, clearly I can tell that you listen to R&B. For me, when I first got into doing music, that's what I like strive for. Like I wasn't trying to do what everybody else is doing. I'm not trying to do trap soul. I'm not trying to rap and sing like rapper. You know how they call it rap sing. I don't need a whole bunch of auto tune. I just want to do R&B. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a lot of people trying to, do other things, and I just want to like be true to myself. You know what I'm saying, and be true to what I grew up on, which is R&B. So when I hear people that show that appreciation for R&B, because this is me to the core, I'm saying, anybody that know me, like I've gotten to like arguments with management, I've gotten to arguments with producers, engineers, because I'm just like stuck in my way on R&B, and that's me, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and I'll never change. So I appreciate you noticing that for sure.
No problem. Listen, I do my research, and
Yeah,
I love music. I love all types of genre of music, but
gotcha,
R&B is definitely love.
for sure.
And I see with Truth and Dare, you giving me that. You giving me that Usher.
Yeah, yeah. That Usher, of course. Had to get
Yes,
that Usher sample in there. You know what I'm saying? Had to get the
yes.
Usher sample in there.
And I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. So when did you actually start to sing and start writing? Because I see that you also a songwriter.
Yeah. I started doing music seriously when I was in college. I went to North Carolina Central University, and I guess I started doing music around 2014, like seriously, like writing and recording. My whole life, you know what I'm saying, I've been a music guy. I played drums. Growing up, I grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying. You know how it is. We went to a Baptist church. My mama made me sing in that choir. So you know what I'm saying. I was in the choir heavy. You know what I'm saying. Growing up, everybody in my like I had it was 5 of us growing up, and all of us was in the choir, and you was not missing no rehearsal, and you won't missing no Sunday.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
growing up, like all of my siblings play instrument. Literally, like my brothers played drums, my 2 sisters played clarinet. You know what I'm saying? So they were woodwind in the woodwind family. I
Mhm.
played the trumpet because when I was growing up to actually play the drums, you had to audition with an instrument. So you had to do an instrument first, read music. So I played trumpet and then, transition over to drums, went to Hillside. And I wanted to actually march, and I was going to march and play the quints, but I was playing basketball, and like it was like an ego thing. And I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't feel like it was cool. And I wish if I
Yeah.
could do it all over, like I tell people, like, if I can do it all over, man, I would have went ahead and tried to, march, but I didn't. But like my whole life, like I said, I've been pretty much doing music. And when I got to Central, I did some talent shows. Most of it was just me just doing it off the limb, bets, dares. And then, I just fell in love with being on stage. And, here we are.
Okay, definitely. I can respect that.
Yeah.
And I see not only do you do music and you're, R&B singer and you write, but I see that you're an entrepreneur. I see
Yeah.
that you're the COO of the Versus Investment Group,
Yeah.
LLC.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can you give us a little bit? Because,
Yeah.
I definitely just want to put my Black Kings out
Oh,
there
yeah,
who
yeah,
will.
yeah. Hey, look, I mean, for me, what I'm saying, I left my job August 2nd, 2019, and I ain't looked back since. I was making $50K a year, and I knew that wasn't enough for me. As you can see, like everything that you see behind me is strictly work. You know what I'm saying? So I do real estate. We wholesale, we fix and flip, we have rentals. I'm in the stock market heavy. You know what I'm saying? I literally get up every day. Like that's why I look tired. I've been up since 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I've been up 6 a.m. Forex market, stock market. I'm a personal trainer, group trainer. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the gym heavily. And I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying? So I have a daughter. So you know what I'm saying? I'll be wired all day long. So once I get late at night, I'll be trying to wind down. But I had to make sure I come out here and show love to y'all because y'all been showing love to me. So, but yeah, entrepreneur life. That's where it's at for sure.
Absolutely. And I'm definitely a firm believer that we should have multiple streams of income
Oh
and
yeah.
and invest in ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course. Of course.
This, you say you grew up on R&B and you decide, saying to become the singer and this amazing songwriter that you are. What advice would you actually give to the young generation that's behind us, the millennials
Yeah.
that's coming out and that basically think they want everything so microwavable fast,
Yeah.
And I know with people in our generation, we grind,
Yeah.
we bust our behind.
Yeah.
So what would you say to like
Well,
the young generation?
Well, I think we got to look in the mirror ourselves as being the older generation. Like, this is a faster generation. So I think instead of us telling them to try to shift their gears, we should look in ourselves in the mirrors and say things are going to be faster for them. They can post something in a second, and in 60 seconds is across the world. So it's not really about us, trying to, tell them to adjust. It's more so about us adjusting. You know what I'm saying? Because they get it. You know what I'm saying? My 4-year-old knows how to work an iPad and a laptop better than I do. You know what I'm saying? So I think with us, when it comes to the younger generation, it shouldn't be about trying to work harder. It should be about working smarter. You know what I'm saying? Use the phone. I've made, 20, 30,000 off a phone just from, plugging in numbers on a chart. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I can do it, a 6, 7, 8, 6, 7-year-old, 18-year-old can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, like, this is the perfect time. If you're trying to get into entrepreneurship, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to be an artist, like, this is the time to do it because it's easier now. You know what I'm saying? This is the time where you can literally work smarter, not harder. And if you know how to do that, and you know how to market yourself, and you know how to network with individuals like you all, and take advantage of these podcasts and take advantage of tastemaker opportunities, you're gonna be in a place to win. I'm a little bit older, so I don't really, like all the social. I'm not a social media guy. You know what I'm saying? I do it because I do it because I do music. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a worker. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I know the benefits of it. And the younger generation, I mean, I'm not gonna say they have it easy because social media is tough, especially with everyone doing it. But at the end of the day, like we said, you can post something today and it's across the world in a minute or two. So
That's true. That's Aaron, you had a question?
I heard you said you was making money off your phone. I was asking, do you do a lot of cold calling?
yeah. So for our real estate, yeah, we actually do cold calling now. We actually hire a company out, so we don't actually do the cold calling ourselves. We like when I get on the phone with a seller, I gotta know you're looking to sell. I'm not about to waste my time with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we actually hire out VAs that do our cold calling. They're out in the Philippines. And the dollar, there is worth so much money over there. So we pretty much get them for little to nothing here, but over there it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So they do our cold calling. And when they get on the phone with an interested or motivated seller, it comes across my desk. Me and one of my partners will reach out to them. But yeah, we don't get on the phone unless it's someone looking to sell or motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I know that I seen that you just recently did a tour.
Mm-hmm.
So was that during the pandemic, or like was it virtual, or was it like before the pandemic?
Yeah. So we did yeah, everything mainly was before the pandemic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been away from music, like heavily when it comes to touring and all that stuff since the pandemic. And just mainly because I'm a family person and like it was opportunities that came up, shows and all that. But with the pandemic, I just wasn't going to put anyone, around me or close to me in that, close contact with other people. So we kind of shut down last year when it came to actually doing shows. But of course, we were putting out music. We were still doing virtual, media things and podcasts and all that stuff. I'm hoping that this pandemic can die down so we can really get back on the stage. Like my life has really, like I'm an interacting guy when it comes to, like,
Yeah.
I'm not behind the computer, behind the phone. I'm in your
Yeah.
face. Like I'm a seeing to you in your face. I
Yeah.
want you to come to my show. I want to, what I'm saying, I want to touch the people. And that's how I grew up R&B, because that's the R&B that I like. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So when the pandemic hit, man, it's just like, bro, you set down a monster, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you set me down for a year. So, I went through a lot last year. I don't really talk about it, but, anxiety, my anxiety went to another level.
Mm.
I was down a lot because I'm an artist and, like, I
Yeah.
really, really care about the craft, you know what I'm saying? And I really love to be on stage. So you take that away from me, where's my outlet? You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And being an entrepreneur don't help because, shoot, you fighting for every dollar. You got to hunt every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
for me, last year was tough. It was a tough year for me. Financially, it wasn't. It was just more of the emotions. Like, I
Yeah.
can't let this out. Like, it's just bottled up. You know what I mean? So I'm
It's
just
like
hoping that
having a lion in a cage and can't be released.
it can't be released. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, and I'm pretty sure you all had to deal with that as well. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
just not artists. I feel like everyone had like things that they dealt with. The country as a whole. I mean, we just went through a lot in 2020, and you never really know until the person talk about it. I'm just big on talking about, my issues now. That's one thing I try to say I'm gonna do 2021. Like, talk to people, man. Like, let the people know what's going on. Let the people know what's going on here, because that's, my man will tell you. I can already tell. He don't talk about what's going on up here. We hold it inside, don't we, man?
So it depends on, honestly, it depends on what it is. A lot of stuff, yeah, you 100% right. I ain't sharing, but some stuff is, I'll share it. I'll let it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that's definitely great, and I'm glad to hear that you actually true about the craft, and it's not just about you want to be famous or you want that. So that really gives me that genuine.
I used to want that.
I mean, you should. I mean, you should.
You
should.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is a good conversation because my mindset shifted. Like, I've sat in front of labels. I've sat in front of probably every label there is that makes sense. I've been on tour with R. Kelly, Tank. I've opened up for Genuine, Cardi B, 21. I've done everything. You know what I'm saying? What I realize is in R&B, like, you don't really have to be famous to be taken care of financially in the industry. It's guys in this industry that, I know personally some. I know guys that I just know from social media that are good just based off writing. They having a core following, and that core following, it might not be 1 million fans, right? It might be 10,000, it might be 15,000. Some got 5,000 fans. But guess what? They feed their 5,000 fans every month, or they feed their 5,000 fans every 60 days. They stay in, even if it's 150 people in a venue. We used to do out before pandemic. Bringing them out. Before the pandemic happened, we were doing our own shows. That's another thing. Like, I'm so big with my core following. I don't trip about being famous. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because with fame, what does that come with? Me, you know what I'm saying? I don't really need the fame right now. Like, I make my own money, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really need to go to a label and say I need this, you know what I'm saying? Like, my team, we're well put together, you know what I'm saying? We know how to move. My manager, he's had artists that, Grammy nominated, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we pretty much know how to work, and we also know our worth. I don't want to sign for nobody for less than what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? And once you realize your worth as an artist and you understand the game and you treat the game as a business and not so just trying to get on Shade Room and Baller Alert, like, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let this pandemic die down. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, we're going right back on the road. We're gonna do what we've been doing. Yeah. We're gonna do our own shows, sell our own merch. You know what I'm saying? So, we just waiting for stuff to, come back open, because it's hard right now. It's not really much you can do, without putting yourself in jeopardy.
And then when I did the research with your tour, I see that you went to the HBCUs.
Oh yeah, so, gotta come back home. I went to Central, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's what's up. Gotta give it back to the community. That's why I always tell people, when you come from out of that community, you have to go back and bring it back into your community. Don't neglect that, because these are the people that created you, that made you, that knew who you was before the world knew. So
that's how Biggie got his start, going around to Howard and going around the different
with the Howard,
different HBCUs, rapping for them, and he became a household name and put New York rap in the South and put New York rap in the Midwest, and everybody was bumping Biggie.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this, man. When it came, like, for us, like, we did 2 HBCU tours. So the first one we did was in 2017 when we first launched Blow, and that's when Blow was everywhere. I mean, Blow was all in North Carolina, South Carolina radio. Had it on a few stations in up north. We had it down in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So we went on the first tour, and I tell people like man, like a big chunk of my following came from HBCU tours, because like we was literally like we had a pack. Like, we literally went. So if we go to one school, it'll be me and my manager go this way. Cameraman go this way. They go road manager go this way. Entourage go this way, and we all getting 50 followers. Like, boom, 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 boom. So we go at we tally it up at the end. How many you get? I look and I'm like, dang, bro, I got like 200 this time. Like, this city, I get 2, and we did that for 2 tours straight. Each tour was at least 15 schools. So you do the math.
I got a question for you. What is a good strategy for someone that's starting out to use to help grow their platform so they can share their art?
Got you. I mean, it's social media. I mean,
outside of social media, like.
Oh, outside of social media. You got to touch the people. You know what I'm saying? It's no way around it. Now I would say, setting up certain tours. Let's just say you don't have a budget, right? Because certain tours it is gonna require a budget because you got to travel and you ain't traveling by yourself. So even if it's you and 2 other people, it's gas money. You know what I'm saying? That's food, that's hotel. But let's just say you want to just do something where it's just like you don't really have the crazy budget. What I would do is I would try to link up with different, independent, podcast tastemakers like yourself, or any type of influencers in certain areas that you haven't gotten the audience yet, right, or a crowd yet, and see if they're doing showcases, right? See if they're doing talent shows. See if they're doing, I don't know, like plug and plays. You know what I'm saying? Where you go to the studio, play a record and whatnot, and just go down there and tap in. And guess what? Everybody that you talk to either have a card, a flyer, or bring your phone out, have a QR code, and be like, "Yo, man, what's going on?" Like, bro, everywhere I went, I literally, like, I don't care who you was. You could be the janitor in the building, or you could have been the host. I'm getting your Instagram, and you get mine. And we following each other.
You mean straight guerrilla marketing, straight in their face?
Straight guerrilla marketing. But you have to guerrilla market if you don't have a budget. You know what I'm saying? It's no way else around.
That's true.
You know, if you don't have the marketing dollars, the only way you can do it is guerrilla marketing. Now, if you got marketing budget, it's different because now you can do Google ads, YouTube ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and now all you gotta do is play with your analytics and play with who's listening to you anyway. Right? So my biggest cities is Atlanta, Raleigh, Durham, of course, is where I'm from. Charlotte, DC, and Dallas, Texas. So what I do is anytime I do an Instagram ad, those are gonna be my top cities. You know what I'm saying? Those are people listening to me anyway. So anybody that's not listening to me in Dallas, like now I'm tapping into that following. So now I know, dang, when I go to Dallas, I know I'm at least, do a show for 150. Do the math. 150 times $20. We do 2 shows a weekend, sell tickets, get a piece of the bar. I'm gonna put my own bread up. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's how you attack it, man. And it's like, I know it sounds easier than what it is. And really, a lot of this here came from the pandemic. Like, just sitting back, like, man, when this thing open up, how are we going to do it? You know what I mean? Because, like we were doing our own shows, but we were just doing it in our market, like where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm going to pack that out because that's my city. But it's like, now it's like, all right, how can we get it into a place that we ain't never been before? And that's what we came up with. So
that's what's up.
But that's a good question though, man. That's a good question. Guerrilla marketing, man. Like you said, until you get the budget, guerrilla marketing, and guess what? Once you get in front of them, whatever your talent is, just do it.
I always ask that when people start talking like how you were talking, because a lot of people would shy away from what you said, getting in front of people, and but they don't understand this is the actual tactic. Guerrilla marketing is an actual thing. A lot of companies like Amazon, the only way they grew is because of guerrilla marketing.
Guerrilla marketing.
It's the only way that they grew.
Yeah. I mean, I got an Amazon store.
Get it how you can, man. Like
e-commerce.
That's a big thing. It's huge right now. E-commerce, drop shipping is huge right now.
Drop shipping.
And everybody getting into that I really do see. That e-commerce. So, and then I see, speaking about the fact that you did mention merchandise. I see your merchandise. I'm feeling it.
You got merch.
It's called.
Yeah, I'll send you something, man. I'll send you something. Just let me know your size, bro.
I got you. All right.
I got my ladies too. Just make sure you give me. Look, y'all give me y'all sizes. You know what I'm saying? First name, address, size, or I can send to one location. I got you.
Absolutely. Listen. And it's R&B. Is it? I want to make sure I'm not saying it wrong. Like, is it R&B shit?
Yeah, exactly.
What is it?
R&B shit.
R&B shit. That's my slogan. That's my slogan.
R&B
that's my
shit.
slogan.
Well, you can't make a statement like that and not give the ladies a little something to dream about.
I got you. I already knew you was gonna ask me, so I'm coming ready.
Of course.
Let me get him something. Love. So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Because there's a possibility that you will look at me differently, love. Yeah. Something like, you know what I mean? Just something like. They gotta come to the show for the rest, bro. They gotta come to the show for the rest. You know what I'm saying? But look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who's tuned in, but when this pandemic dies down, like I love performing. Like that's what I love to do. So we're gonna try to do shows in Raleigh, Durham. You know, Raleigh, Durham is given. Like we definitely gonna do a show there. But Charlotte, you know, that's where I live now. Like I said, I moved here August of 2019. I said last year, but I meant to say 2019. So Charlotte and Atlanta, you know, we have a lot of following in Atlanta as well. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely trying to tap into those markets this year. And once this virus die down, I don't know where your following is located. I know they probably all over. You know, if you tuned in and you want to, you know, see
Try
me
to tap
live,
into
coming to you.
the Brooklyn market. Brooklyn has
Brooklyn? Okay.
a very good
Huge.
indie. I guess indie would be a good
Okay.
word. Indie music scene. Well, yeah, independent music scene, and
Okay.
it's really
Okay.
big out there. And they throw. No. I'm in Jersey.
Are you in Brooklyn?
I'm just
Okay, Jersey.
tapped
Okay,
in
okay.
in different places, and I know Brooklyn is huge, and real R&B is dying down, especially on the East Coast. So somebody like yourself would be
Okay.
one is good for the culture, and two, you actually blow up here. If you singing real R&B
All right.
out here on the
Got you.
East Coast, that's what we
Got you.
need, man. So try to tap in that Brooklyn market.
Say less. Say less. I got you, man. This is what I'll do. You know, since you're in Jersey, I know that's kind of. I know it's
I
not
mean, it's an
real
hour
close to
away.
Brooklyn, but I'm sure it's way closer than I am. All right, wait. I'm about to say I'll tap in with you, and you know, what I'm saying maybe you know I can send some stuff to you to
Yeah,
get out to some DJs
my
too,
good
man.
friend
So
is
you know we can,
DJ
you know.
ER. That's I don't know if you're
Okay.
familiar with DJ ER, but he does a lot of traveling
Mm-hmm.
with Gina. I don't know her real name. From Martin. He does.
Okay.
He's heard.
Tisha
He's
Campbell.
heard.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
Tisha Campbell.
Oh wow. Yeah. I did. Yeah. Teacher Cam. I
Open
did see
mic.
that she had a
Yeah,
she had
but
featured on
she
somebody's
does an
track or
open
something.
mic everywhere that she
Yeah. Okay.
goes. So I got a real good connect for
Wow.
what I was saying. I'm all stuttering, but what I was saying, I got a real strong connect that I could possibly link you up with, and you can get linked up with her.
Okay. All right. Say less. I'll like I said, y'all send me y'all stuff, you know, and send me your email too. I don't know if my
Yeah,
manager might have
yeah.
your email already.
'Cause
You know, I okay. Yeah, about to say. We can
absolutely.
make it
So I
work for sure.
definitely send that later on tonight. And so you are
Okay.
basically already said, and you know what you're looking forward to after the pandemic. So I'm not asked like, but so
Yeah.
in this pandemic, what's next for Trez Falsetto? Like, what's next for you? Because even though I hear you say that during this time you've been thinking, which is this is a time for everybody
Mm-hmm.
to think and start making money and being creative. So what's next for the R&B singer Trez
Yeah.
Falsetto? Doing
All right, and I'm gonna make sure I say it right so the people don't say it wrong. Falsetto, you know what I'm saying? So Trez Falsetto, just in case people tuned in. But what's next for me? We got a special guest that we're about to get on Perfect. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about it yet until everything is hashed out, but it's gonna be a dope feature. We're gonna do that. A video, you know, we're about to put out some more videos. VIP room. I don't know if y'all tuned into that one yet. But VIP room, we're gonna do a video for that. And honestly, other than that, I'm really just gonna just continue to engage more with my following because that's something that I've seen, you know, that I know I need to do more. So that's one of the main reasons why I did this virtual media tour. We got like 20 dates locked up. You all are the third stop, and you know what I'm trying to do is really just be more
yeah,
here, like on this phone and you know in
engage.
front of Facebook and on Instagram because honestly like engaged, like you know, like I told you, I'm not really a social media person. Like I post on my IG, you know, I post on my story, but like me personally, I'm just not the dude that like to do this all day. It's just not me, you know. And I feel like it's okay, but I know I can't talk this music stuff and not adjust with the times like we talked about. So I want to be comfortable being uncomfortable in a sense. So, you know, mainly for the first 60 days of the year, while the pandemic is probably still going on, I want to get more comfortable being in front of, you know, the people, engaging more, you know, showing them that, hey, you know, I know I put the music out. I know I put the video out. I give y'all content, but now I want to talk to y'all one-on-one. Like, hear about me, hear about what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Hear about what I went through last year. Hear about what I'm about to do next month, you know? So I think that's bigger than anything. Like I can keep dropping all day long. You know, I've been dropping forever, but I think right now it's time for me to like get closer to the
Exactly.
people
So
that's
my
watching.
apologies. So because maybe it's my Jersey accent. So say
Oh no, you
people.
good. Like when I tell you people like Tank Tank messed my joint up all the way live on stage. I mean, like, I ain't mad at you. Trust me. I have no one ever gets my
Speaking of
game right
Tank,
on the first time. So,
nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
uh-oh.
Nope.
No, man. Hey, look, we here, man.
But
We
listen,
go ahead, man.
but since he basically saying, speaking of Tank, it's time for the candid portion of the show.
Wait, how candid can we get? Because I don't want to mess up any friendships. So,
hey, look, anything crazy about you know what I'm saying, about my man? Look, I just came on stage and I just performed. All the behind the scenes stuff, I know nothing about.
That's all I needed to hear.
Look, I don't know. All I'm saying is this. The man, I will say this. Dope guy, super supportive. First time I went on stage and, you know, he picked me to open up for him. You know what I'm saying? Seen him again, CIAA in Charlotte. He showed love, invited me and the team out, you know what I'm saying, for drinks and all this good stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? Cool guy, man. Super humble guy, super talented guy. That's it. All the other stuff, I don't know nothing about. I don't know.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You probably see the show. I see what type of shit they on. Like,
Nah. What's crazy is when we did the show though, for real, like the venue we did it was a smaller venue, so it's like I literally went in, did my set, you know, came out, and then it's like, you know, he invited us in just to check out, you know what I'm saying, like backstage, and you know, offered if we wanted food or whatnot. He was like, no, you know what I'm saying, I'm good, man. You know, I ain't about to eat, you know what I'm saying. I ain't want to eat. I was kind of nervous, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But you know, after that, you know, chopped it up with him, took a picture, video, got out of there. So, you know, I ain't see nothing. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Okay, look. If that's where you want to go with it, I can accept it. I can accept pleading the fifth.
Yeah.
Just know that's enough of the answer that I needed.
No, I mean, honestly, the only reason why I honestly said that is because I see stuff on social media. But my thing is this: like, I don't live off social media.
It was real life.
I'll never talk about a man or
real life.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about that personally. Like, and that's honest. Like, I wouldn't lie to y'all about if I seen something, I'd be like, oh, you asked me about some Kale story. I'd be like, yeah, that motherfucker crazy.
But we
you know
brought that up too. So speaking of R. Kelly, we brought that up too. You want to keep going?
Yeah. Hold on. But y'all ain't say nothing about it. Like, y'all just, you know, asked like, how was it being on tour? I'm like, yeah.
See, I'm talking about previous episodes. We spoke on this R. Kelly shit. We spoke about Tank too. Yeah.
Oh, before me. Oh, okay.
We went in on R. Kelly. We went on.
Oh, see, I ain't see the Tank situation. Like, I ain't see what y'all talking about. Like I said, man, like y'all can ask me anything. Like I said, I done been on tour. I done been backstage. Y'all can ask me, and the only thing I can do is give y'all an honest story or honest answer. You ain't getting no lies out of me.
But since you want to go ahead, the R. Kelly thing.
Go ahead.
Is it a yes or no for R. Kelly? Like, I don't want to really say. I don't really want to ask the question like raw, but just is it a yes or a no for R. Kelly?
Yes or no, as in what? Does he make good music, or do we support him?
Well,
do we support him?
I mean, I'm still on the fence about supporting his music because you can't take that away. You can't take it. I can't unhear it.
Well,
we got
a few. Look, see, that's why I was like, I don't want to get too raw.
Hey, you gotta ask. Yeah, you gotta ask because look, I'm R&B now. Look, I need people to make shit look. All right, you know what? I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. You know, we in a pandemic. It's no better time to be real. R. Kelly is one of the greatest artists, R&B wise, of all time. Now we can say that you can say what you want to say, but that's just facts, right? He is written for everybody. I don't know if y'all have ever been to an R. Kelly show. Okay. I've opened up for 3 of them, and when I tell you, for an hour and 30 minutes, he does not get past the intro, hook, verse of any song, and he does this for an hour and 30 straight singing. So to say that, great artist, great performer.
Everybody, like the whole crowd going crazy when he's doing this.
Oh, the whole night. Oh, the whole night, bro. It's sick. Like Michael. Older women. I'm gonna be real with you. Like when it comes to his, no, but listen. No, I'm gonna be honest though. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. Show, I don't know what he does. You gotta think about it, man. If he's doing this stuff, let's just be honest. This is the industry we're talking about. He's already known for this. He's not about to have 12-year-olds on stage. Like when we open up for this guy, it's older women. It's women older than me, like twice my age. I never seen one chick that was young. Like, because you gotta think about it. Like a lot of this stuff is just social media. But what goes on behind the scenes, now that's a different story. That's a different story. And I think what we should do and I'm going to say this once, and people might like me for this or hate me for this, whatever. What we got to stop doing is feeding into the media before justice is served. If he is wrong and if he did wrong, let the courts handle it.
I understand that. It's two different types of justice.
But
it's the justice we want from the judicial system, and then there's social justice.
What else do you need? He got took off of all the sites. You know, like label dropped him. He's been in jail for 2 years without a. But listen, but it's facts though. What I'm saying is, you're saying socially, we've canceled him. Like if any blog site that our culture posts him, it's going to be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people in the comments bashing him. I mean, so what I'm saying is, like, where is it? Like, and the only reason I'm saying this is because, man, what's as black people, man, we gotta stop feed. If he's wrong, he's wrong, and like look at all these white people that did the same thing he did. Elvis Presley is looked at as a god, and he married a 14-year-old, 15-year-old. Now I'm not making it. Now I'm not saying that's right because that's wrong too. But what I'm saying is, like what else? I mean, bro, he's in jail and his trial's not to September of 2021. So which means he's sitting in jail. And look, in September, I'm not saying he is, but he might get off. So that means he got off for 3 years. Now, I'm not saying that now I want people listening to understand something. I'm not saying that he's innocent. By all means, no. Listen, I'm a betting man. He did it. You get what I'm saying? However, we gotta stop as black people, stop feeding into social media, man, and these blogs. You don't know, like you said, man. How old is the kid?
No, I mean, of course, it's always going to be.
20,
see, I'm not
23,
the
24.
type to go on like, oh, because I made a joke or it's politically incorrect, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say the shit. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. And bro, I'm gonna tell you this: we gotta have these conversations. And like me being an R&B artist, like I'm not afraid to talk about it. Like I said, let's talk about it because it's nothing that I seen. You know what I'm saying? That I can go either way. All I can go by. Look, I read everything. I seen all the documentaries. However, I'm still a man, and I'm gonna have my own opinion. And I'm not gonna judge a man based off what I don't know. I don't know the facts. I wasn't there in this house. I wasn't in this mansion. You know what I'm saying? I won't at every show. I went to 3 of them. And you asked me a question. Hey, did you see younger women? No. You know, if I did, now I will tell you this.
Because I knew this whole time, I knew a butt was coming. The whole time. I was just waiting. I knew a butt was coming.
Nah, because see, I had to think about something because I was just like, man, I be telling this story when I go on the road and they talking about kill. But like, so this is true. So like, y'all remember in the documentary when it was just like the backstage behind.
I see some parts.
I don't know if y'all remember that.
I had to start watching because I caught live.
No, I mean like I'm talking about when they said the backstage, like the actual backstage. Man, I tell people, I've told this a billion times, so nobody can call me fake. I talk about this all the time. But man, like I went to the dang on room. I got invited. I killed the show. And I didn't have no records or nothing, like no big records that people knew. We in St. Louis. I had never been there. I just, held my own, you know what I'm saying, did my thing. He was like, yo, man, Kels want to meet you, man. His manager. I was like, word? I said, hell yeah, I'm doing it. Went back there. As soon as I walked through the threshold, bullets was sweating. I mean, at least 95 degrees in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's true. When it comes to like, he like it hot in that room, oh my goodness. Shook his hand. By the time I came out, I'm already switching out shirts. Like, now that's a fact. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Now, when it comes to everything else, look, man, Kels don't let nobody but women get close. So, that's why only women coming up talking. It ain't nobody else gets close to that man. He likes what he likes. There ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta,
It's a
It's
tough
tough,
one.
man. It's tough, and it's crazy. It's like it's a tough one, and it's like I get this at every interview. People ask about Kels because people seen that I opened up. Right, you gotta think about it. The show that got canceled in Chicago that time at the UIC Pavilion, that was my like independent label show. Like we put that show together.
Oh,
So it's like that was my first time supposed to open up. It was him, it was K Michelle, Life Jennings, and dang it,
Oh,
what's my group name with Tiny? I can't think of it. It's on my tongue. Step Boom. Sorry. Yep. I just couldn't think of it. So that was a big show, and that got canceled. You know what I'm saying? And like I was just like, man, I ain't gonna never see Kid. I ain't gonna never perform for Kiddos because things had already started brewing up. Then like he just happened to come to the hometown, with home state Greensboro, opened up for him. It was a lot of openers. I was the only one that got invited to come, open up when he went up north to to St. Louis. He did St. Louis and St. Charles. That's right beside each other. Did both of them shows in like 2 weeks. Like I literally, came back and forth, and like, what I mean, it was just a blessing to see it. So it's like people always ask me, and like I used to not want to talk about it because like I felt like people would just try to get stuff out of me. But now I look at it like, shit, it was a good experience, man. Like if you ask me about it, it's stuff. It's something to talk about. Y'all need something to talk about. Just like artists, like saying we need people to talk to, talk about stuff. So it is what it is. Yeah,
I mean,
we gotta find
I
something.
think it's like
exactly. So
I can never say this man isn't a musical genius. Like you really can't sit there and say Trapped in the Closet wasn't on a genius level type of thinking. That like it was literally on some genius level type of thinking.
Right.
And that's just the music. Not
See,
even
the thing
including
is,
the
like,
videos
man,
that
it's like
he directed, thought of. So as an artist, you cannot take nothing away. Now, the other stuff, personally, even without the facts, like you said, if I'm a betting man, I'm putting the fucking house up. You get what I'm saying?
That's I honestly, what it is to me as a general person in the public, they making him out as an example. They're not gonna make it easy for him. So him sitting in there is telling people, hey, I don't care you're a celebrity, I don't care you're an artist, I don't care the whole world. You can have 50 best lawyers in this country, but you're going to sit here. So it's basically just making him an example to the industry and celebrities and letting you guys let y'all get.
I wanted the same on both sides.
That's all I'm saying. Because, man, when I tell you, if we really look down this list of famous pop stars, country stars, rock stars, you know what I'm saying, even, some white, white hip hop artists, white R&B artists, like if we just look down the list of this type of thing happening. Now, has it been this many cases? Many, no.
But there's been a lot on that other guy's side too. The white guy from Hollywood. He was for years.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Well,
you
talking about the
producer
guy, right?
For years.
Yeah. And that's the thing I never understood, man. And I understand it. I understand what it is. It's about what we face as us every single day. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to get the same treatment. We're not going to get the same justice. And that's just how it is until things change. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I am cool with knowing that things might not never change. You know why? Because I'm going to take care of my family. I'm going to make sure my daughter knows how to move. I'm going to make sure my family know how to move. And I'm going to make sure I'm set up to where I'll never have to rely on a white man.
Come on.
Financially, spiritually, emotionally, any of that. I'll never rely on him. And I know that might sound awkward to people that's tuning in. That might be. But listen, you got to understand where we coming from right now. And I'm just speaking on the truth. You know what I'm saying? If I keep quiet, if I keep quiet, I'm just as bad as everybody else.
You just want financial, mental, physical, spiritual freedom. And they held us captive for too long. So we have to get it back. And we sit quiet, like you said. You're only saying it contributed to the bullshit. So we got.
Yeah, facts. And I'm not doing that no more. I'm not. And that was honestly like one of the reasons why I left my job. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. all because of the white man. I just tired of working 9 to 5. But it did play a part in it once I start seeing everything going on in the world, especially with the pandemic. Like I have people close to me that like, man, when they job shut down, they shut down. I'm like, man, you better get
Tap
up and go
into your
to like
creative
get some
side.
work done. Like, and it's just different. You better tap into something. You know what I'm
Uber.
saying? Like, shoot, DoorDash
Facts.
is
Facts.
DoorDash. You work for you better door. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I make good money for what I do. I still DoorDash.
I
You know
know.
why? Because I need all my incomes, bro. Now look, it might only be 10 hours a week, but guess what? That 10-hour week pay for 2-3 bills. I still do it to this day. Like, and that's the thing I be telling people. Like, we got the same 24 hours. Like that 10 hours a week, I finesse the system. I know where to go, where not to go. So that 10 hours a week is $25 an hour to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to finesse it. But the thing is, everybody has the opportunity. If you got a license, there's no reason why you can't make no money out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we could talk about, like, when it comes to like money and flipping and like different ways to get money, like legally self-employed, man, we can do a whole different show about that. Like I used to go to the Dollar Tree. Now everybody about to tune in now. Look up top. Watch this. Watch you tune in. Watch this. So look, I go to the Dollar Tree, right? Get a dollar book. Listen to this. Facts. Go to the Dollar Tree, get a dollar book. See what it's worth on eBay. See what it's worth on Amazon. All right. If it's worth for $1, eBay might have it selling for $25, right? Amazon might have it for $25. I post it on Facebook Marketplace and eBay for $10. I just do that.
You know my hustle.
And guess what? Shipping and make them pay shipping.
Give y'all a little game. My hustle right now, right? My little side hustle, Pokemon cards. So I go to Dollar Tree. And I get Pokemon cards. And man,
Gary Vee be talking about
cards are hot.
They sell.
Basketball. They said basketball cards too.
Well,
like
basketball
NBA
cards are going
Is that
up
true?
because the NBA is growing. So every time like the entity grows, the market grows. So you study that market. But Pokemon cards right now, the biggest thing.
Wow, that's
because of Pokemon Go. So thanks to Nintendo, they got me out here going to different Dollar Trees, Family Dollars, buying Pokemon cards. These Pokemon
every day.
I buy.
Yeah.
Looking like a creep in the line.
For like $20.
I already know. Yep. And then and resell them individually.
Cards are worth $10, $12. Some cards worth $3,000, and that's the new set. So let's say if you get like an older set of Pokemon cards.
Let me write that down, bro.
$4,000 for one card.
Hey, look, I'm dead serious though.
The Dollar Tree,
every day.
Family Dollar, Walmart. What's the other one? Target is how I pronounce it. Target. You go there.
Now, where are you looking?
Well, there's a bunch of different websites, but the biggest one, it's called Google. Literally, what is this Pokemon card worth?
Gotcha.
It'll pop up. It's gonna pop up. If it's holographic, if it's rare, if it's ultra rare, if it's dark, there's different. And then don't get like if you send it out to get graded and it come back to you a PSI 10, the world opened up. That $3,000 Pokemon card, if it's a 10, just went up to $6,000 and $7,000. You only spent $20. So everybody that smoke weed, you can do exactly what I said. These packs be super thin for $1.60 at Family Dollar. So $1.60, you could potentially make $6,000. I don't know like the percentage of what that is, but I know it's over 100. I'll take that 10 times out of 10.
Hey, if you listening, man, I hope you tuned in. That's what's up right there, bro. I mean, I do a whole lot of stuff, man. I've heard of that. I just, like I've done garage selling, you know what I'm saying? So I went to a garage sale. Like one time I got a case of vinyl records, like old vinyl records. I'm talking about like vinyl records. Like I'm talking about not nothing that we listen to. I'm talking about like 1930s, like white oldie goldies type joint. But it's just like I got them for $10 for the vinyl from Facebook Marketplace. Waited 15 days because I just want to let time pass a little bit. put it right back on the market at 50. You know what I'm saying? And I literally went. It was crazy. As a dude lived two neighborhoods down. Picked it up, put it in my garage, put it in a nice spot,
Yeah, if
posted
you
it,
ain't got
sold
no
it in a week.
income, go to
You know what I'm saying? Like,
pick up a
man,
newspaper. They free from that little blue box. Go to the estate sales and drive your ass and go to the estate sale. Sometimes you could talk somebody out their
State sales,
shit. Yeah, or yard sales.
Or yard sales.
People don't know what the fuck they throwing away. Like,
That's what I was just saying. No, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. Like one time, like, you know what I'm saying, I went down there and like, you know, like DVDs, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. People sell DVDs for nothing now, especially like stuff that you $1. But guess what? You posted it right on Facebook Marketplace for $5. And it might not seem like a lot, but I mean, you do that 20 times in a week. You know what I'm saying? You don't you made your $100 for, you know, you made $100 for a week off of not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Another spot, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Now, this is golden right here. Y'all heard of Habitat for Humanity? Like the actual, but the warehouse, like where they have like supplies to, like, you know, renovate houses and all that. So I'm in real estate. So this is how I know about it. They have those spots all around the state, you know, all around the country. So I had a partner of mine that pretty much got like some I guess like some tub, like, you know, like you got the tub glass doors. That he got them for like $60 a piece. He got like 5 of them all for $50-$60. Resold them on Facebook Marketplace for $100 a piece. They retail for $175, $200. And he said he got them because you got to think about it. That contracting life, you know what I'm saying? Like that remodeling life, oh my goodness, it's huge. I mean, so that's another spot, you know, and I know we all over the place, but if you tuned in, man, especially when we're in the pandemic, man, people got to hear the, you know, different ways to make money.
We
like,
talk about
like we can literally do a whole podcast about that. Like,
it doesn't even matter. It's all good because you give every a piece of something here or there. But so I definitely appreciate you definitely coming.
Oh yeah. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate my man. Appreciate Ashley up top. You know what I'm saying? It was dope, man. I really appreciate it, man. Y'all,
thank you.
Y'all one of the best stops I had, man, on this virtual media tour.
This has been one of our topics. And as an R&B singer, as a male R&B singer, what do you believe, is chivalry dead to you? Yes.
Chivalry? Being a gentleman, opening the door, walking on the outside of a street. Is that dead?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. No, it's not dead. I think we should bring that back to the forefront. And you know, I think it's dope that you said that, because like what I want to do going forward is really do the unorthodox route of R&B, and really speaking on certain things, not necessarily that in particular, but just things that we have forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the world we live in and the fact that we got so much access to social media, like, you know, getting a date now is easy. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, you know, in your DM, boom, let's go to Chili's tomorrow.
I hope not Chili's, because that. Hey, I hope not Chili's, dog.
Hey, look. But no, I was just. Hey, look, I knew my man was gonna say so.
No 2 for 20 days over here, bro.
But no. Hey, bro, hold on.
You ain't a grown ass man. You still 2 for 20 dating? Something wrong.
No, bro. I was just look, but no. I was just making an example. But for real, like going forward, man, I'm trying to like let my music kind of speak to the people. And like Perfect, for example, my record Perfect. Like, I'm really trying to let women know you perfect the way you are. You don't need all the makeup. You don't need all the fake booties and all that. He
said
fake titties,
though. He said them titties though.
You wait. You prefer fake over the real? Come on.
Nah.
He said fake. He said them titties though.
Hey, my man said
them titties though. I spend a check on them titties. That's a pair of titties only 2 shows.
No, I'm just joking. No.
6 weeks, we still.
Hey, man.
Yeah, he's funny.
Hey, I gotta do a show with you one-on-one, bro.
No,
See, I was
We
just throwing it out to make my
talk
man's
about
laugh
all
at the
that.
bottom,
Like, listen,
and he fell for it, bro. He
listen.
We
fell
So
talk
for
about
we
it.
all this
we
shit.
on the
We talk
candid
about
part
this shit
because
Oh
daily.
boy,
our audience gonna be like, hold
y'all
up, wait,
crazy.
we really let him go, and
Oh.
they really bring it like they normally bring it. Like, come on. So listen, I'm gonna ask you 4 or 3 questions. You just answer it. All right.
Gotcha.
It's quick. Yeah. So
What? Like it's like quick or what? Like
yeah.
oh, okay. I know I've been
All
on
right. So
shows
oral,
where it's
yes
like
or no?
you got to do like a like a race to the questions. All right.
He said,
Whoa. So, no, hold on. No, listen. No, hold on. Because see, listen, that question wasn't an issue. It's the questions that might come next. I just want to make sure specifically said
You.
like you or them, because the
Oral.
some other
next question
shit.
might be
Nah,
something
All
that's
right.
you.
like,
Yeah.
some other, you get what I'm saying? Like protect me as an R&B artist, man. This is the reason
Yeah,
why
All
R&B
right.
artists get in
You.
trouble
yeah.
because they don't nothing
Oral.
specified.
Yeah.
Specify me. I ain't going through that.
Okay.
Me what?
You.
Oh, both. Yes, of course. What you talking about?
I gotta
Yeah.
say you.
That was an easy
I gotta
one there.
say you.
That was easy there.
You gotta say you.
Hey, we on the same. Hey, look,
Okay.
y'all.
Cool.
We
No
gotta
problem with
be
that. All right. Since you
transparent.
say yes, okay. Spit or swallow. You.
Cool, boy. See, you gotta listen to these questions. If you say something too quick,
Exactly.
you be on shade room in the morning.
Charlemagne
I'm
gonna
trying to
call
tell
him
you.
to the
Hold
front of the
on.
congregation.
Yeah.
You saw that facial expression.
He said, "Oh,
Hey, look, I'm being real with you. I'm just to protect my brand, neither. Because it can go either way.
Okay.
But
So you, what's
y'all
your
ain't about to
favorite
get me, man.
sexual
Look, I've been doing it
position?
for a long time.
Gotcha. Okay. And what turns you on? Okay. And what sexually stimulates you?
oh man." Shit.
Hey, look, man, we're gonna be honest.
Look, I'm pulling up. What that mouth do?
Hey, I'm being real. That's R&B, man. That's what we like, man. Yeah, come on, man. We keep it real with you. We don't sing to you. You gotta sing to us.
Oh man, that's some funny shit.
All right, so you ever fake the
Man.
orgasm?
Well, that's
Yes
real
or no?
though. That's 100.
Damn, yo.
Yeah, of course.
I said
Don't
it.
do
He
it like
was
that.
faking
Everybody
But a
does
lot
it.
of
orgasm
people
Everybody.
don't
too.
be thinking
I
Come on.
that.
said
And I'm
that.
like,
Come
that's
on.
a
Come
He
on.
was just faking it.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You say what?
Orgasm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get out of here. Hold
Man,
on.
I gotta get the
My
fuck out of
homeboy
here.
calling me.
All right.
Hey, look, Kyle.
I-
Yeah, no, but I ain't gonna talk about my college because I don't know who. Hey, my man,
Y'all gonna get
my
your
roommate's
trouble. So
married
last
now.
question.
Don't get nobody in trouble.
Would you actually share your sex, your body count with anyone that you're dealing with? Would you, yes or no? Yeah.
Would I? I mean, it depends on like how strong your mindset is, because you know everybody can't take the truth.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I would. You can take the truth. Yeah. Look, my college was rough. I was singing every year on campus. But you gotta understand. Look, it come with the territory. You know what I'm
It's
saying? I ain't proud of it,
candid,
but
raw,
hey, we
uncut,
gonna be honest
truthful.
on this social media and be honest. Be honest. But I mean, I'm gonna say this though. My situation,
Yeah.
somebody else might not seem like much. So yeah, of course I'll be honest.
Will we share
Gotta
body
be.
I ain't
count?
sharing it.
I mean,
I
would
ain't
y'all?
sharing it.
Because
Nope.
y'all
No,
look
I
at me
want to share my
crazy.
body count.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because
Nope.
I did it. So
Why
who
not?
you want to go first?
No. Hold on, no. Hold on. No. Because well, Ashley ain't really said nothing. Ashley real like chill, and I like
She
that. So
choosing.
I don't
Actually
know.
choosing right
I
now.
would go to her first. But look, let me ask you a question though. Why not? Because I feel like, and now my man at the bottom, I understand why you said what you said. You're a man. I respect it. The reason why I am, because it's like this. You know, R&B, it's gonna come out one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is. So it's like, voila about it. So women though, why not?
No, it's just that
Why y'all can't tell the truth about it?
the guy, he needs to be able to focus on me and get to know me. Whatever happened before him really doesn't concern him. So if you want to get to know me for me, don't worry about what happened in my past or who I slept with or what we done. Worry about me if you want to, because guys, you know, now I'm not saying all, they tend to judge based on your answer. So I would rather for him to have an open and clear mind to get to know me instead of worrying about how many men I slept with. As long as I'm satisfying him and I'm pleasing him, he don't need to know about anybody before him. Only thing he need to worry about is right here, right now, and going forward with us. That's it.
Okay. See that's a different answer, because so I guess I answered that question just based off, if we're gonna do this, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's a different, like, it's a different perspective. All right, you up top, because I don't think you can top Ashley's answer. So,
But
maybe I
okay,
don't know
so
what you're gonna top
me,
down. That was
I
a
would
good one
say
there.
no,
You
because
know, I want to hear
basically
this.
it's almost like what she said. It's not basically what I did. Now, if you want to know if I have anything, yes, let's both go get tested. Let's go get tested and let's see what our health condition is today. Don't worry about how many people I slept with. All you got to do is just think about right now, today. So it's like it goes in the same direction of what she said. It's like I can't say anymore. She already expressed it. For any women or any woman that's sitting there saying no, that's a great answer all over the board. Chess boy, I play chess, not checkers. So I gotta go
Okay.
and second guess and sit
Oh,
there and pick off her answer.
hey, my hands are up. Ain't nothing else I can say. I ain't know if you was gonna top it, but you topped it.
Oh yeah,
You
we the
know, hey,
dynamic
look,
duo.
y'all
We
can
the
write a
dynamic.
book. I mean, that was a good explanation. You know, that was dope. Yeah, that was dope. And I ain't gonna ask my man at the bottom. I already know it is what it is. I appreciate you.
I
You know,
mean,
for
shit. Nah,
listen,
look,
bro.
I
I
tell
ain't
you,
said nothing.
I say why, because it's not fair that they got to answer. But I say why. Look, I hate, and we spoke about this last two shows. I hate to hear this. You made me insecure, and I feel like me giving my number is only giving her an excuse to say that dumb shit. And I don't want to deal with someone else's insecurities, especially when it don't got shit to do with them. Like I don't want you to say, "Oh, I'm feeling some type of way because your number is this, and you might group me in with the rest of them," or I feel some type of way because I don't really know if this is real. I don't got
Or
time
to piggyback off of what he said,
and
that could go to the
gotcha.
woman's
You
perspective
know,
as well.
yeah.
And the reason why also we wouldn't tell, because there go them questions, them insecure questions. Am I bigger than your last boyfriend?
Oh yeah, mix of
Or do I do it better than him, or did he did it better than me?
yeah.
Or do he do it like,
look.
yeah,
They ask you that.
Oh, men
Yeah.
ask men. Hold on,
Even
whoa,
while,
men.
even during
Oh,
sex,
stop
they
it.
ask you
yes,
People
like,
ask y'all that?
during sex,
That's OD.
All
That's
right.
OD. That's
Hey,
OD.
during
we
sex,
gotta get off
they
this call.
question,
Look,
We gotta
oh,
get out
do
of this
he do
call.
it this way, like this,
yes,
Hey, look.
this way?
Let
They
yes.
go
me say
in,
something.
On top of you, in
yo,
between
that
your
was
legs,
crazy.
they asking
even
you,
Yeah,
behind you hitting
"Am
it.
I better than your last boyfriend?" Yes.
Yes.
yeah. I mean, I've never. Uh,
Well, I mean, shoot, I'm gonna be real
yeah,
with you, brother. I
I
don't even
don't
think you need to
know.
respond to
I
that one,
couldn't.
brother.
I've never been in the position to really think.
That is sick.
Like,
That lets you know this, though. That lets you know. That's why it's wrong. That's what. Yeah, that type of anxiety, I don't deal with that one. But let me just say this. That's why a lot of people crazy. That's why you see a lot of people want to
yeah.
kill people and do stuff to people. But they thinking about it in a good. You shouldn't be
Look,
thinking
look.
about that type of stuff in intimate moments, man.
Exactly.
That should be the
That's
time when
what
you
I'm
let
saying.
go.
I don't got time to
Yeah.
be.
Why you bring that animosity? Why you bring that animosity to him?
But that's
the place where you get it out, man. That is sick. That is sick, man. And when they do that,
what?
and if you continue to let that happen,
That
you're the problem for why they have mental problems. Mental.
You enabling that. You enabling
if you allow that,
you're right.
If you make that okay, if you make that
I-
okay, if you let that continue to happen every single time that goes down, you're sick too.
But no,
Because
not-
that is a sick.
That's
that is
not
a sick
turned on by some people
No,
get
it's
turned
not.
on.
That's a sick act, man.
But let me tell you something.
Sick, man.
But
No,
listen, let me tell you,
that's sick, man. And I'm real with you. I respect both of y'all, but
I
that's
would
sick.
say is don't ask questions that you're not able to handle the answer to, or you
Sure,
say,
sure ain't.
You ain't
Shit,
saying
what?
that back
You
door.
better, daddy. You better.
what? Talking about when I'm in the
Yeah, you be in the middle.
no, I listen. I be like this. I don't say nothing. I be like,
Look. This is me. If it's
See, this is the thing. This is the
if
thing,
a chick
man.
asks me
Go ahead, bro.
my body count, I'm gonna show her in 5 seconds.
Oh boy.
I can hop in this back seat so fast, y'all wouldn't even see the shit coming. That should tell you all you need to know about my body count.
I don't know why a woman would
I'm just gonna
ask
leave
a
that there.
man that anyway.
We get asked this shit all the time. I'm a fucking athlete. Travel this world playing basketball. I get asked all this shit. This another one. You got kids in another country.
of course,
Like,
especially
bitch,
if you're
shut
an
up.
athlete. Hell
Like,
yeah, do you got a chick in another
Bro, you got
country
some,
or either
you got some
another
naughty
state?
ones, bro.
Hell yeah, you gonna get.
I'm in the US right
You could
now.
have
I'm
been
in
in
the
another
US.
country,
What?
London, Paris, Brazil, playing
Hey,
another
look,
season. So I need to know this shit.
Hey man, y'all had some tough. I ain't never had that question either, brother. But hey, look, I also didn't play ball all over. You know what I'm saying? I played in high school though.
Yeah.
They did ask me about the chick down the hall. They asked me about nobody
Oh my
overseas. You
God.
know, I ain't had. Hey, look, you know, I ain't had that type of life, man. But hey, but I'm gonna tell you this though. Honestly though, that's sick.
Yeah,
Back to y'all,
it's
that's
kind of
sick.
weird, bro.
You
It's
know,
No,
weird.
it's not.
and I'm being real with you. And
Weird,
it's really weird. It's like, hold on, y'all gonna keep going on with this? Y'all gonna keep going on? Y'all gonna let this happen? Like, I just imagine what the fly on
Then
the
I
wall
guess
is saying. Like,
Yeah, it's like
you
you
gonna
come
answer
back?
him? Like,
it's you know,
yeah,
escalated.
you killed him.
What you
Like,
say?
what?
I wait.
I said that must make me sick and weird because it turned me on to know a man other
Man, that's
escapade. To hear his stories with other people, that turns me on. And I know I ain't weird.
Yeah. Stories is cool. I tell my stories, but I ain't about to get my body count out.
Exactly.
Like, ooh,
Right.
for one, why is that your business?
Question.
Like that's not your
I
business.
leave that out.
yeah.
And two,
I ain't about to ask.
it's
I'm
like
be yeah. Go
I don't
ahead.
want to
Go
hear
ahead, go ahead.
yours. Like I don't care. We fucking whether you got 100, whether you got 10. So if I give you your answer, all right, what's your body count, Aaron? It's da da da. Oh nah, I ain't trying to fuck with what you was here for. It like,
Or
all
what
right, what if I told you 10? We
and
fucking
men
like.
they body count though?
So I don't care.
That's crazy.
Hell
I didn't
fucking
even know
yeah.
women ask men
Hell
that.
yeah. Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna. I can't say that. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, it doesn't surprise me. You know, that answer. You know, that question doesn't surprise me. Like I'm pretty sure someone's getting asked that. I mean, if somebody asks about the last man you had sex with, I'm pretty sure the woman got to ask something. So, you know, it got to go both ways
I think
in some way. You know
question
what I'm
for
saying?
a woman to ask a man
But
is
yeah,
when was
I
the
mean,
last
hey,
time
I
you
just
had
thought.
sex, but not.
So you want
None of your
you want
business.
this question either?
It's not that even that's not none of your business. I look, if I meet you in a club, right? If it's after my rules, if it's after 12 o'clock, I meet you in a club, all bets is off. I don't give a
I
fuck
just had it
if you fuck your husband yesterday.
My man said, "I'm going
Look, listen.
in." Like, Oh, after a certain time, my man don't
We
care, bro.
we all know what we there for.
Yeah.
You ain't just there to, I'm just going to dance with my friends.
Right.
No, I'm gonna buy you
Wow,
this
in the
drink and try
parking
to get to
lot.
you in the parking
Wow,
lot. Like
that's cheat
honestly.
code. In the parking.
What are we there for? You get what I'm saying? Like that's like if we being honest, we ain't there just it's my man's
Nah, man.
birthday.
I'm on your side, bro, but I'm R&B, man. So it's, I'm sitting
Nah,
this conversation out.
it goes down.
Hey, look, bro. I want as many fans as I can get. I
It
want as many
goes
fans as I can
down.
get. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm
Hey, you ain't get
it's
me to talk
me.
about that.
Look, if I'm in the club, if I'm
Hey, no, we can do our own show, bro. We can do our own show. You know what I'm saying? But
I get
we
you,
can
but
keep this. Look,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
it goes down
Actually,
certain
like,
places.
see, I
The
knew it.
situation, I mean, it happens. Like we are still young.
Yeah.
This shit get crazy sometimes. So
Listen,
I don't give
I
a fuck
believe
when you
that
fuck
we all had
the
our
dude last.
crazy
Like,
moment and we did some shit that people will look and say, what the hell? But the thing is that people ain't gonna be honest about it. People ain't gonna live up and say, I did it, and I can respect that. They want to share it, share it. They don't, it's none of your fucking business. So, like, but we all did some shit. We ain't perfect. We did some shit because we got heavy with some liquid courage
yeah.
and we did some shit.
Facts.
Now what if a dude like when you ask a dude when the last time he did it, what if he asked you when the last time you
What?
took a whole bath?
And
Cause y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all did
Hey, my
it.
man's right there. My man's right there. He can
Y'all
write a
know what
book.
I'm
You can
talking
write a
about.
book, bro. Because you
Y'all know what
ready.
I'm talking about. That bath
He
in
be
between
ready with them
your
questions, boy.
boyfriend and your side nigga.
First of all,
Y'all did it.
whole bad. I don't take bath.
Y'all did it.
You don't
Y'all
know that.
did
You
it
don't know nothing about that.
chicks
Yo,
probably
chicks
did
did
it.
it before.
But I just
No, I
look at
mean,
it.
well, you know I'm not talking about y'all two. You
I
know
just
I'm not talking
wonder.
about y'all two. Like,
And they about to roast you,
I'm talking
bro.
about women have it's been proven. Like, yeah, let me just
But
take this little whole
too,
bath, get this
y'all
little
did it too
washcloth,
many times.
the house soap. Like,
Many times.
yeah, it shit. Like, I'm not saying nothing that doesn't happen. This is common practice. Like, especially when you're a single bachelor, you coming from the gym, shorty, like, yo, I'm about to slide through real quick. Oh shit, she lived like 10 minutes away. I don't got time to hop in the shower.
So dirty ass
Shit
in the shower.
happens like
Yeah,
that, bro. Like,
that's
stop it. Yo,
this
You
is
could
do.
get
I thought
I
we was
mean,
10
real.
minutes away. You can't do a quick shower. You
Tell
can't
your
go 10
tell
minutes
your
away.
story,
You
black
can
man.
Man,
hop
Tell
and
your
jump in
story,
the
my
we
brother.
all
and you mean
went
to
to
tell me
college.
she ain't smell nothing foul? Like,
you know that you
But I mean, what if he didn't? What if he not? Now hold on. What if he had somewhere to go though, and like he just didn't have no
he
time to stop, and the gym didn't
he
have no
just
shower, so he
skipped it
probably
with something
wherever
that
he stopped, he had to do that. Maybe that's all he had.
She said, just skip it. I'm not giving up no free pussy. You crazy. I'm not just,
Oh,
I'm not just skipping it like no.
mm-mm. And then knowing the fact that you might want
hey
to
man,
have
hey look, you gonna take it how it is, man. Shoot.
you don't get too
I just,
comfortable to the point where you show up to her house not smelling good.
and you at
Well,
your
I ain't
house
say
or
go to
jump
her house.
your
I say
ass
her
in the
coming to mine.
shower. Well, you gotta tell the baby girl
I gotta
give you
come from the
extra
gym
10
too.
minutes.
I gotta get home too. She might beat me there. Like,
You better, baby girl, take time,
you can
boo.
hop in there about
bro, we
2 minutes,
all
though, bro.
been there.
2 minutes,
Don't
1
don't
minute,
sit
two,
here.
three.
We all been there, bro. We all been there. We all been there. Shit, you gotta
I'm
make
saying,
moves.
hey, look, hey, if you the host though, what I'm saying, you can tighten up a little bit. But hey, look, the gym might be a little bit further from
I've
your
been in
house, so
situations
it's
where
all about the time.
I'm out creeping. I done got so good at it. I keep a bar of soap in my car and the water bottle. So when I
Boy, you
come in the
crazy. And a
car,
water
I
bottle.
mean in the house, I'm not smelling like stripper.
In the car?
I'm smelling like the soap I just used.
No, I'm saying, so where
No,
you
no,
using
in the
this
house, like
house
the
soap
house soap.
at
I'm
if
talking
you
about the
got
house
it in the
soap.
car? Like, you just been so
In the car.
nasty.
He said in the car because he got the water bottle.
this
Right.
shit gotta go. Look.
Exactly. You
Hey,
know
look,
what?
he did this whole interview in his car.
I told you I can hop in his back seat so fast. You know your cousin. I ain't lying. I can hop in his back seat so fast it'd be
washing up with a bottle of water.
That's dirty.
This dude crazy, bro.
if I'm not trying to get caught, certain sacrifices gotta get met. All right, I'm not trying to get caught. All right, you gotta keep the same soap you use in the house, in your car. Keep your little water bottle. Bam, bam, bam.
Yo, we got the view like, huh? You got the view.
The same spray, like, the same spray I got in the house.
Yeah, still body spray.
Nah. What's the Axe? You got Axe?
I got in the
hey, yo,
this same one I got in the house.
Keep
it in the car. So she
please.
Oh, he made
no ideas to anybody, please.
So he said, "Cause I'm a cheater."
Yeah, let him keep his antiques to himself.
Oh man.
Because I got future.
I've been doing. Look, I'm turned 30 today. I've been doing this. I've been in the game for a long. Thank you.
Oh, happy birthday, bro! Happy birthday, dog.
I've been doing this for a long time. Creeping is not a
so
hobby.
You know what? We appreciate you coming through.
Hey man, anytime, man. It was dope, man. Like I said, one of the best stops. Y'all were dope, man. Crazy conversations, dope conversations, real conversations.
And you guys
like
go
all that
on
into one,
Instagram,
man. So I appreciate y'all for having me.
YouTube, and you guys check him out. Listen, he's on all major platforms: Apple Music, Spotify. Like, listen, you have to go and follow him. Listen to his music. Yeah. My favorite songs is Perfect, Truth or Dare, and Blow. Cause listen, it gives you that amazing old school R&B. If you really you truly an R&B person that loves music, you appreciate music. So just go support our Black King and listen. Also, go on in the link in his bio. Go grab some of that merchandise because, baby, I checked it out. It's amazing. So when he sends us that merch, I will be repping on the show.
No.
Yeah, I'm posting it. Posting it up.
That's all I need to hear. I got you. Like I said, make sure y'all give me the just send me the
Q
address
got it all.
and the sizes.
Q got all the information.
And I'll get that out. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And I'll make sure I get that shipped out. If I can't get it shipped out tomorrow's Wednesday.
The 19th, today's Tuesday, the 19th, baby.
Man, what's today? Bro, my days run over, bro. So I don't even know what the day it is, but I'll try to get it out by Thursday. For sure.
So thank you so much. And listen, nothing but blessings and happy, amazing success for you and and your family. I do appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Yes. So yes, that was amazing, y'all. Woo!
All right, one love. Okay.
That was a good, amazing interview.
Yeah. Yes, I enjoyed him tonight.
Actually one of my favorite interviews besides BJ. Like,
he's dope. He's dope.
And I learned some new things about you, cuz wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I learned some new things about you.
Who, me? They ain't that new. I've been
new
saying
to me.
This shit for a while.
Yeah, he's nuts. He's nuts. Listen, they really say something about them BURGESS.
Look, we legends out here in North. You heard? We ain't that shit hard work. I gotta keep up the family name, the legacy. That's how I feel when I'm creeping. Like, I gotta keep the legacy alive.
Oh no, yours is dope. Yeah,
nah, my last name not. No, my last name not Burgess. Yeah.
Why you?
But I'm still
your
a Burgess.
Father last name.
I'm still a Burgess. I don't know. They named me, so I don't. I couldn't tell you. But I swear to God, I couldn't tell you. But you gotta ask them.
Exactly. You got our grandfather name. You better represent.
I'm still a Burgess.
Yeah, but that last name means the
All
most.
day,
That
all day,
last
to the
name is
fullest.
powerful. That's what boys, especially carrying a last name with
Mm-hmm.
boys. When you
But I mean, my going
So
side,
you just
we out here too. So like I'm building a legacy from no. I'm talking about like building a legacy. Like the going side, like
mm-hmm.
that's a strong name too. I got a lot to live up on that side too. So I mean, either which way you flip it, I mean, I gotta take that. I
Yeah,
gotta
but
keep
in
both
reality,
families
you're
and take it to the
carrying
next step.
Goins, you're not carrying Burgess, is what I'm saying. And usually, when people have when they have males as kids instead of
Hmm.
females, they want that last name to carry because the male is what carries the name. Women, we don't carry
Yeah, we changed
names.
during marriage, and the boys is what keep the legacy going.
Yeah,
Yes,
The legacy that you're talking about.
right,
yeah, but shit,
right.
it's their fault. They named me. I
It
ain't had
is
nothing to
what
do
it
with that.
is. Your mother was like, no.
Like I had nothing to do with it. Yeah.
But yeah, so
And
tonight
it
was
probably,
amazing
most
show,
likely,
you
she was like,
guys.
I
We
don't know about
appreciate
this one.
everybody for staying tuned. And actually, our boy Trez, see, I don't want to mess up his name, Trez Falsetto. But yes, I do appreciate. Do go check him out because his music, I have been playing it here for the past week, and I love to actually get in alignment with any guests that I actually have on the show because I want to make sure I know I'm in tune with them. But listen, Thursday we're gonna have a hot show. We got Kush Kitty in the mix coming through. Kush Kitty is got that all natural, no synthetic CBD stuff, or body lotions, oils, hot oils for the romantic, sexual, and we got in the mix. She's coming with the toys, the pleasure. She
I
like
can't
both of them
wait.
was about to teach the women how to satisfy themselves, how to satisfy your man. Why it's important that you touch yourself, for only you would know what you would want and ask a man to give to you. Like, listen, they're about to educate us on a whole different elevation. And I cannot wait. Thursday night is going to be about that sex. It's going to be about that hot and that fire. So you guys come through Thursday. You say what?
That backseat action. That
Listen,
backseat action.
just come through and learn about that sex education 101 because we're about to give it to you fire. And I definitely hope that both of my co-hosts come on because this is gonna be great, yo. I need y'all both to support, and we need to make that shit fire. Like
Yeah,
tonight's
I
show
would
was
be on.
amazing. And
I'm
I
gonna be
know
on.
we're gonna get some amazing people that's gonna be watching it, going their reviews and feedback gonna be like, yes. So, but I do appreciate. So we see you guys back here at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday on Facebook Live. And yes, remember we are on all platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the podcast platforms that's suitable for your devices. You can listen to it, replay it, share it. And don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to us at Pillow Talk with the T. And if you have an anonymous story, situation like our old boy did earlier, hit us. So good night. We appreciate you guys, and we see you Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Peace.
Good night.
Peace.